What's up, everybody? On in. Y'all come on in. We back for another round. We back in here. What's up, Robert? What's up, RJ? What's up, Joey? What's up, Gigi? What's up, Alexis? What's up, Tamika? Y'all come on in. What's up, King? What's up, Will? Y'all come on in. We gonna get it in. What's up, Sherry? What's up, Freedom? We'll give them another minute, y'all. We'll get started. We're gonna go in with this Cuthulu rise. All right. Let's go and get it in. They'll come in when they come in. The title of this lecture is Cuthulu Rise. Rise of the Star Spawn. Now, what is the Star Spawn? Or the spawn of motherfucking Cuthulu? It's the Star Seeds. Or the Soul Seeds. However you like to say it. Whatever your favorite term for it. But we already know it's Cuthulu 2020, baby. Let's get it. Who is Cuthulu? The Cuthulu is the primal nigga energy lockdown. Who is Cuthulu? Cuthulu is the primal nigga rest energy lockdown. And who is Cuthulu? Cuthulu is the secret hidden daughter of Cuthulu that is destined to bring this shit back online, or the return of the divine and dark feminine. Right? You know, she a secret agent that came down here to make sure that the divine and dark feminine rises. More importantly, if something was to happen to Cuthulu or Cthulhu, she can give birth to either one. The son and the daughter. You see what I'm saying? Diana Freeman. You see what I'm saying? Shit. So this you got going on here. Or Heru, the golden child, the golden children. So that's who it is. That's what we got going on here. So we got Cuthulu, we got Cthulhu, we got Cthulhu. We got the Star Spawn, which is i.e. us. You see what I'm saying? I.e. us. And we are the necromancers. What is a necromancer? A necromancer is he or she who can connect with their friends on the other side. You see what I'm saying? Princess and the Frog. I got friends on the other side. And I don't advise you to fuck with me because them friends on the other side gonna come see you if you do. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Camlesh? What's up, Crystal? So this is what you got going on here. So that comes with the result of you being a voodoo child. You know, a voodoo child. You know, they say it's a supernatural. You know, we just got to talk about the exceptional nigga and the super nigga, or the super neater, or the supernatural. You see what I'm saying? The supernatural. That's what we just got through talking about, right? So let's take it a step further. They said the originals once taught us that supernatural voodoo woman does her thing at night. And if you do her wrong, oh, she gonna come see you, and she gonna turn out your lights. You see what I'm saying? She gonna put your lights out around this motherfucker with her magical kung fu, her kung fu sorcery. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Akasha? What's up, Earl? What's up, Demi? This is what you got going on here. So now, that's what that comes with. That's just one of the benefits that come with being a voodoo/hoodoo child. You see what I'm saying? Most people think that voodoo and hoodoo are different. Nah, it's just the region. It's just the regional difference. Hoodoo was made over here, down there in Montgomery, Mobile. You know, although it still has its own secrets, but mojo bag, juju bag, same shit. Just two different styles of the same art. You see what I'm saying? Like the monkey style or the tiger style in kung fu. It's still kung fu, just different expressions and styles of kung fu. See what I'm saying? So now, what is Arlea? It is the home of Cuthulu, i.e. our minds. When it sunk beneath the ocean, because the stars came out of alignment, it then fell into our God force, then fell into our subconscious and unconscious mind. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So they fell into our subconscious and unconscious mind. That represents us falling into this cocoon-like state, or us forgetting who we are, so we can go through this transformation to become the super nigga, or the exceptional nigga, the super neater, or the supernatural, the super naga. So this you got going on. So now, of course, you got the way of Cuthulu, or the way of the celestial warrior, the universal warrior. I've talked about this concept before. What is the universal warrior? The universal warrior is he or she who practices all disciplines. The jack of all trades. You see what I'm saying? Whether it be philosophy, whether it be supreme mathematics, whether it be science, whether it be magic or psionics or the chi arts or the martial arts or the dance arts. Here the list go on. Engineering and technology. You see what I'm saying? Art. Let's not forget art. Oh yeah, art. So yeah. So in various other fields, if I missed them, you know. We talking about all the fields here that you can tap into. That black excellence. Or the mastery, or the mastery of all the disciplines as the super or exceptional nigga. So this causes inside of you the Cuthulu energy to rise up. See what I'm saying? So what happened with this misalignment of the stars? When did it go down? 1607. Some sorry motherfuckers came over here with ideas of starting a new world. When these sorry motherfuckers got over here, these archons brought their asses over here, they seen that there was some tall, giant, indigenous, melanated motherfuckers running around, masters of the way. You see what I'm saying? Masters of the way, of the force, of the soul. They always called us, when we said El Dorado, they talking about the golden cities of the Americas. You see what I'm saying? And the golden aura that we emitted, or the glow, as Bruce Leroy has shown us. You see what I'm saying? The glow. So, this is what's going on. The misalignment of the stars is when we fell into this Piscean energy, this moon cycle, it gave them an opportunity to creep up on us and take us down, because we were accepting of any beings, and these beings were ruthless. These beings were ruthless, and they came in, and with the help of the Berber Moors, not Mers are the Washita Mers, the Incans, the Olmecs, and everybody. Those are sovereign beings to the planet. No, we talking about the Moors, the Berbers, who we don't even think is from this planet. These motherfuckers just crept up on us, and they were the indigenous beings who rebelled against the way of the ancestors to invest in the works of these archonic motherfuckers in their society, the United States corporations. They set up jurisdictions and corporations all across the planet, and they called it what? The United Nations, the United Kingdom. This is what they got going on. What's up, Prince E? What's up, Bobby? So this is what we got going on. This is the misalignment of the stars that they talking about in the Necronomicon. See what I'm saying? The stars are poisonous because of the color frequencies they are emitting through the false firmament or the dome that's over us. You see what I'm saying? Keeping us oppressed in a false matrix or a false dimension, a false reality. That's why all the text said that this is an illusion, because it is an illusion in that sense. That goddamn, you walking around in a world that does not love you, that does not give a fuck about you, and it will fuck you up if you ain't careful. If you go and fall off a cliff thinking you can fly without the training of learning how to fly, the law of gravity for this plane will show you what it really about. It will show you that it is a energetic assassin, and that law of gravity gonna do what it do best. See what I'm saying? What's up, Trappist? What's up, Nicole? So this you got going on here. This you got going on. So that's what happened with the stars, the color frequencies of the planet, or the Piscean frequencies, the ELF frequencies of the demiurge and all his fucking archonic assassins, and his energy of the planet set in motion events that will show us how defective, how corrupt, how distorted this matrix is. Now, I'm gonna take this time out to go even harder here. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this time out to go even harder. Let's talk about the great old ones. How did it all get this fucked up? You know, we need to know this. We need to understand why. Why? Well, it's a story in the Grimoire of the Necronomicon by Donald Tyson, if you want to get it. You know, it's up to you. And they tell you about how this shit fell between Azathoth. There's a story between Azathoth, Yalotep, and Barbarossa. No, y'all probably ain't even heard of Barbarossa. But we're going to go in on it a little bit so y'all can hear the creation myth behind this. You feel me? So, Grimoire Necronomicon by Donald Tyson, if you want to get it. Let's go in on it. Let's go in on it. Let's go in on it. Come on, baby. There we go. The Fallen Earth. That's what it's called. It states here that before the glistening effluvium of this universe spilled forth from the cosmic edge, the globe upon which we dwell was the goddess Barbarossa, beloved and only daughter of he whose true name may not be spoken. Now y'all see where they're getting this Voldemort energy from, which is Azathoth, by the way. But who is called in the tongue of the old ones, as it is used among our race, Azathoth. She sat upon the left hand of the throne of creation, and her beauty, wisdom, were the shining stars of her eyes, so resplendent that no shadow could endure to approach the throne. The music of her father's flute, you know, that flute energy is that Panian energy, you know, the goat god Pan. Yeah, so pay attention to that connection. The music of her father's flute trilled forth with pure harmonies, and the 12 gigantic gods, 12 zodiac, who danced upon empty space about the throne, sustaining the web of realities with their measured steps, continue with grace and decorum. The trilling notes of the flute spiraled outward, unsullied, and brought forth a universe filled with bright stars. Peak game. The chief messenger and soul of the dancing gods, who is named Yalotep, in the tongue of the old ones, as it is used by men, looked upon Barbarossa from his throne seat at the right hand of Azathoth, and he desired to possess her purity. Behind the back of her father, he took the virgin goddess by force, in a way that is not like the way of men, but is without the joint of the flesh. He gained nothing by his treachery, for her brightness died within his darkness and left behind it on a bitterness on his tongue. In her shame, the goddess could not bear to face wise Azathoth on his throne, who could see into all hearts. She cast herself despairing down from the mount of the triple wisdom seat, down the 93 steps and over the edge of the abyss into the wilderness of the stars, the material universe. The lower she fell, the more of her shining substance turned into dull and solid matter. Yellowtail pursued her like a stooping dragon. She heard his cry of rage in her mind and pressed her transformed body of dense matter around herself to conceal her shining nature. Tighter and tighter she wrapped her solidifying form around herself, so that she became a globe, no different in outward features from millions of other globes that revolve around the stars. He's talking about planets or planes of existence. Upon forth on the music of her father's flute, the weight of matter, but here's where it gets real. The weight of matter pressing upon her soul sent her into a deep sleep that is like death, which is a coma. This she did not anticipate, but she could not escape it. In this sleep, she dreams and watches in her dreams what transpires upon the surface of the sphere that is her material body. But she never remembers her true name, or how she cast herself from a high estate down through the gateways of many dimensions into this hellish plane, the underworld, Azkaban, Tartarus, Hades, Helheim. The list goes on, what we call this dimension here. When Azathoth, which is a magical prison, by the way. When Azathoth learned of Barbarossa's plunge to the depths of matter, his grief drove him mad. With his own fingernails, he raked out his eyes. That means he plucked the motherfuckers out. You know, he just scratched them out into the motherfuckers, and he became the blind guy, right? And in sympathy, the 12 dancing guys became blind. His flute shrieked and cracked so that it no longer gave forth pure notes. The birth of the 440 hertz frequency, which is a distorted frequency of the universe, which was originally 432 hertz, which is the natural frequency of the universe. That's what they talking about. So that it no longer gave forth pure notes, but forever after made music that was imperfect. So they forever made music that was imperfect from this point on. He tore off his fine robes and squatted naked, and this heaved on his throne, which turned black from the blackness of his despair. He forgot himself in his madness. His hair became matted. His body clotted with his own filth. He could not cease to play his flute, for that is his very reason to exist. But the music that came forth was disordered and caused the dance of the 12 blind guys to stumble and falter. So they tell you right now that the material universe you never fail from anything. The material universe was always defective, corrupt, broken. You see what I'm saying? From the jump. You know, you ain't fall from nothing. You see what I'm saying? It was always broken up. It was always distorted. You see what I'm saying? Operating system ain't never had a true perfected functioning program. That's why you born immortal. You see what I'm saying? Immortal, because the system is immortal. And that mortality comes from it being a distortion, a defection, an imperfection. You see what I'm saying? Of the material program. So this is what you got going on. This is what you got going on. Let's see here. He could not cease to play his flute, for that is his very reason to exist. But the music that came forth was disordered and caused the dance of the 12 blind guys to stumble and falter. So even the zodiacs became blind. The creation that arose from their dance were flawed, like I just said. After measureless ages of searching the length and breadth of the cosmos, Yellowtail found the sphere of Barbarossa, circling a small but ancient yellow star, far removed from the center of creation. In spite of all his arts, he failed to awaken her from her dreaming. So peep game. After measureless ages of searching the length and breadth of the cosmos, Yellowtail found the sphere of Barbarossa circling a small but ancient yellow star. They talking about soul, your son, right? Far removed from the center of creation. In spite of all his arts, he failed to awaken her from her dreaming. So she is the sleeping earth. Peep game here. She's become the sleeping earth at this point. So he failed to awaken her from her dreaming slumber at the center of this world, earth. He called upon the servants of his kind, who are known as the old ones, to raise this sphere from the pit of matter to the high seat from which she had fallen. But the old ones were frustrated by the countless forms of life that had arisen to inhabit the lands and seas of its surface. So much corporal life could not be lifted through the highest gate. So they tell you that the material world is a burden that can't be lifted with so much bullshit and filth floating on it. You see what I'm saying? Yalotep then commanded that the surface of the earth be wiped clean of all life. But before the old ones could fulfill his command, they were attacked by the time travelers from Yith, who are wisest of all races in the universe and potent in warfare. Who are these beings? Who are these beings? These so-called Yith are actually the archons and the demiurge and those particular beings from our timeline. So they went back in time to stop them from destroying the material universe. And you're about to see what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me finish up here. The old ones were defeated and their forces split. Some imprisoned in caverns beneath the ground, and others sheltering themselves between the spheres of the heavens behind the sealed gates of Yog-Sothoth, the god of portals, or the Da'af, as y'all know it. Before they could reunite their forces, the stars went wrong in the heavens, and the colors of their conjoined race became poisonous to the alien flesh of the old ones. So there you go. So it's the beings on the planet right now. So-called white supremacists, so-called United States Corporation and the Berber Moors, who goddamn running that shit in the background, the Boule, the goddamn Freemasons and Shriners and everybody else who seek to keep you locked down, the White Dragon Society, the Muslim Brotherhood. Hell, the list goes fucking on with the niggas who is working to keep you locked down here. See what I'm saying? So now, and as you see, because of the loss of this war, those forces fell into caves, which is the subconscious mind. You see what I'm saying? The subconscious mind. And so when they fell into the caves, they lost their power. You know, they talking about us. We seen that these motherfuckers on the planet were savages. They was fucking each other up, incest, all type of crazy shit. So we sought to kill them in a great war that happened on the planet and across our universe, and we lost it. You see what I'm saying? We lost that war. You see what I'm saying? So the Yithians departed into the distant future, but the old ones remained. They came back to our prison. You see what I'm saying? The Yithians departed into the distant future, but the old ones remain trapped by the stars and by time itself. The great work of the old ones is to sterilize this world of all life, purifying it so that it is made fit to elevate through the highest gate of Yog-Sothoth, or the Da'af, the portal, back into the Kalipoth. See what I'm saying? Matter may with some awkwardness pass through the lower gates, but so much matter cannot be elevated through the final gate to the throne of creation, because it's too heavy, it's too deformed, it's too distorted, it's too broken, it's too retarded, it's too paralyzed. You see what I'm saying? Only living matter that has become mingled with the substance of the old ones, the gods, the Nida, the Titans, and in this way transformed to hybrids, half of humanity and half of the old ones become fit for this transition. In other words, you got to go within yourself, do your work, your internal work, your chakra work, your shadow work, your kundalini work, and so you can rise up and become this hybrid God that they talking about. But you automatically hybrids by default. You just have to become fully awakened, and you become fully God in your mind. You see what I'm saying? And you can go on to create universes and dimensions and whatever on your level. So yeah, this intermingling may be accomplished not merely through the mingling of flesh, but through the mind and soul, which have the power to purify the body. I just said that. You got to go within, do your work, and the soul, that the divine spark inside of you, that Sophian energy inside of you, will help purify you so that you can be light enough to ascend up out of here. Yalotep rages. He holds the mad Azathoth in contempt, but cannot kill and take his place on the high seat of the black throne of chaos. For if the flute of Azathoth ceased to trill its notes, and the 12 blind gods halted their dance, everything will come to an end in darkness and silence, even Yalotep himself. He cannot possess the goddess Barbarossa, for she is protected by her armor of dense matter, formed from her own solidified body, which has become her prison, and perhaps her tomb. Yalotep strides across the sands of this world in the shape of a man, and he rages and schemes how to raise this globe, this earth, with this shining core, the soul, the planetary soul, or the dark crystal, the world soul, Kia, the world turtle also, is shining core up to the place from which it fell, so that the goddess shall be released. First, he must restore the rule of the old ones upon the earth, the rule of the gods. See what I'm saying? The rule of the Titans. This he seeks to accomplish through the use of human agents and other agents who dwell in the deep places of the world that are not human. Talking about you, melanated people, indigenous people, y'all are not human. Y'all have taken on a human vessel as agents of the source, agents of the pleroma, to infiltrate this fucking broken archonic matrix, to break up the system as much as possible so that we can raise the consciousness on the planet and ascend it. You see what I'm saying? Yog-Sothoth aids him in his work, but not always willingly. For Yog-Sothoth did not approve of the violation of the goddess. Yog-Sothoth loves order and harmony and laments its loss. He aids Yalotep in the hope that harmony will be restored to the cosmos when Barbarossa awakens. But he is no friend to Yalotep and will act to frustrate the messenger of the dancing gods when opportunity presents itself. Men and women who are wise serve Yalotep, for his service is the royal road to wealth and power, and to forbidden knowledge of the lost arts of magic. Yet they never fail to give honor to Yog-Sothoth, the god of portals, who is the gate through which all travelers must pass. Even more do they honor Mad Azathoth, who is the source of all power, including that of Yalotep and Yog-Sothoth. Remember this and be wise. Yog-Sothoth opens the gates. Yalotep shows the way. I see the trickster guy. But Azathoth on his black throne at the center of the chaos his madness has created is the fulfillment of the quest. Azathoth represents Azathoth represents the source melanin, the black dot, the thought bomb inside of you. You see what I'm saying? That's what he represents. So Yalotep is the trickster god, Yog-Sothoth is the god of portals, and Azathoth is the deity behind the deities. See what I'm saying? The pre-existent one in this case. Let's see here. When the fallen Barbarossa awakens and is restored to the left hand of her father. So we trying to heal the left hand, not the right hand. Ain't nothing wrong with the right hand. See, that's where they fuck us up at. What's missing on the planet? Magic, mystery, enchantment. Hell, even a little hexing. Shit. Shit, for their occult warfare. So we're trying to heal the left hand of God, not the right hand of God. That's what they fucking up with a lot of people. You trying to heal the left hand, not the right hand. So Barbarossa awakens and is restored to the left hand of her father. His madness will end and true service will be remembered. So there y'all go. There y'all go. That's the creation myth for the Necronomicon. So that's what's going on here. Now y'all understand why this shit so fucked up. See, what they did here was they fused the Gnosticism with the Necronomicon and created this Gnostic lore. You see what I'm saying? This Gnostic Necronomiconian lore. And with this, you get a different storyline. Now, Yalotep would be technically the demiurge in this case, you know, like the Yaldabaoth in the Gnostic teachings. But Yalotep, it paints a different picture than the Gnostic teachings, because it's a continuation of the Gnostic teaching. Yalotep has realized his fuckery at this point. Alright, we fucked up. Alright, this shit out of hand. We don't know what to do. So now they're trying to heal and regenerate this plane of existence and the material world, trying to destroy that shit, purify, get it out the way, refine it, ascend it, right? Because they have learned from the error of their ways when he was Yaldabaoth in the Gnostic teachings. So now he's learned that, alright, I've been fucking up. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm brave enough to admit that shit. Now I'm wrong. And it was my fault that I'm wrong. So this is what you got going on here. So him, so Yalotep and the other 6 great old ones, Dagon, Cuthulu, Yig, Yog-Sothoth, Shub-Niggurath, and Azathoth, and so one I'm missing. 7 of them in all. There's 7 of them in all. Let me see here. Who am I missing? Let me see here. Who am I missing here? But it's 7 of them in all. You see what I'm saying? Let me get back to the front here. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Dagon, Cuthulu, Yellowtip, Yogg-Sothoth, Suge Nigga Raw, Yeet, and Azathoth. Okay, I didn't miss nobody. Okay, I just miscounted. That's all. That's all it is. Okay, so I just miscounted. So yeah. So now, due to this, the prophecy states that Cuthulu will rise again. You see what I'm saying? Cause you know, some shit went down the planet. They was trying to vie for the planet, and shit went south, and him and his star spawn fell into a deep slumber in Arlia due to the stars being misaligned. And now y'all know why the stars are misaligned. It's a creation story telling you why. There was a lot of fuckery went down that caused this the broken creation of this material world. So now it says here that it's prophesied that Cuthulu is destined to rise again when the stars align. Now let me tell you when those stars aligned again. On Halloween, this past one, October 31st, 2020/2012, the stars aligned for Cthulhu's resurrection. He, Cuthulu, and Cthulhu have now been unleashed onto the world, and they will cause havoc and chaos and ruin to this arcanic matrix, this arcanic system. See what I'm saying? So now, why are the great old ones trying to destroy the current matrix? Is because they are trying to awaken and free their sister Barbarossa from her slumber she is now called Gaia. They will then assist in helping her ascend to higher dimensions. So that's what you got going on here. That's what you got going on here with Cuthulu. So Arlia is your mind. You see what I'm saying? It's sunk beneath the oceans. So you fell into a cocoon phase, the subconscious. But it's destined to rise out of the subconscious during what the Olmecs call the age of Hapanu, the age of ascension, the rise of the phoenix, or the age of the phoenix. So now, another event that happened, Azathoth's reckoning, is what I call this. On Sunday, Samhain, this past Sunday, Samhain, November 1st, 2020/2012, I recited the long chant, which is the most powerful spell in the Necronomiconian grimoire, or Necronomiconian lexicon, or storyline, right? To summon Azathoth into the physical plane. Now, the great old ones are back to fuck some shit up. That's why there was powerful energies hitting us on Samhain, because the portals was open, the death gate was open. So it was way easier to summon them here onto the physical plane. And of course, the energy was already right thanks to Lovecraft Country. Peak game here. Lovecraft Country was to get the energy right, to introduce the concept to the subconscious mind. The first episode, they show you Cuthulu. The first episode, they show you the Shoggoths, who are the creatures who the elder things ruled. Who are the elder things? The elder things are the Antarcticans, who lived, lost my train of thought. The other things are the Antarcticans, who were the original beings who lived on the planet before calamity struck them, and they ran and left, and they came and connected with us. Now, in his story, he said it was Cuthulu, but it wasn't Cuthulu. It was some beings from the inner earth that attacked the Antarcticans. See what I'm saying? Because you got inner terrestrials as well. So these inner beings, these inner savages came and fucked up the Antarctican civilization. That's what happened to them. But they came in, they came to the west, they journeyed to the west, and they hooked up with us. Why would they journey to the west and not the east? Because at that time the sun rose in the west and set in the east. See, everything adds backwards. See what I'm saying? Everything adds backwards. United States is actually supposed to be in the southern hemisphere. See what I'm saying? We supposed to be in the southern hemisphere, and South America is supposed to be in the northern hemisphere. See what I'm saying? It's all adds backwards. Africa's supposed to be in the northern hemisphere, and Asia and Samaria and all that's supposed to be in the southern hemisphere. See what I'm saying? So everything is ass backward. North supposed to be south, east supposed to be west. So the sun is actually supposed to rise in the west and set in the east. But when they reversed this shit with their technologies, fucking, you know, with their advanced technologies fucking up the planet and shit, the poles reversed and everything became perverted and distorted. And by perverted and distorted, and that's why everything here is ass backwards now. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got going on here. So now, that's why there was powerful energies hitting the planet on Samhain. It was the great old ones coming through the portal to begin to bombard the planet with dark energy, melanin, thus supercharging Barbarossa's melanin, the darkening, to destroy the archonic foreign matrix on the planet of this of her surface, of her skin, Barbarossa's skin or Gaia's skin, whichever name you want to. So you can wipe out these foreign agents, the United States Corporation. Why is a corporation on our land? Because they are foreign entities. The United Nations as a whole is a foreign entity, not just the United States Corporation. The United Nations as a whole is a foreign entity. And now they see they can't do shit with the rising of Cuthulu and the Necronomiconian forces, along with the angelic forces, the Gnostic forces, both working in hand and in tandem now to fuck this shit up. So this is what you got going on here. This was happening on the planet. So this was happening on the planet. That's why everything here is ass backwards. You know, we talked about this Jedi mind tricks. That's all this is down here. Just illusions and fuckery and programming and propaganda to its highest heights. You see what I'm saying? It's highest heights. So don't get it twisted here. Don't get it twisted. So now, I was talking to Cuthulu and Tulu and Cuthulu, and I got an activation spell for y'all. So I want y'all to recite this. Oh, I'm going to recite it for you, and you just tap in later. You know, you can listen to it and tap in later. Recite this. I summon my inner Cuthulu, the monstrous warrior. I summon my inner Cuthulu, the monstrous warriors. I summon my inner Cuthilla, the monstrous daughter who came back to wreak havoc on the system, Diana Freeman. They are your inner melanin forces that are native to this land and have been suppressed in you for far too long. Because their cocoon phase was way longer than it was supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Way longer than that. Or at least it feels that long. But yeah, they went through time fucking with the timeline. It was only supposed to be 250 years. But these motherfuckers was going back in time fucking with the timeline. So by fucking with the timeline and installing themselves as early as 6,000 years before we caught up to their ass and started fucking them up, they got up to 6,000 years. That's why it's 6,000 years. Them fucking with the timeline made it 6,000 years. Actually, Egypt wasn't even supposed to fall there early. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but they got into timeline. They start hacking themselves or pulling into their timeline and start changing shit. Like they show you in all the TV shows what they be doing. You see what I'm saying? They go into your timeline and start fucking with your time or events that's not supposed to be tampered with, and they altered it in their favor. And they've been showing you this for a minute. Go watch our DC Universe on Netflix. Go watch the first season of that. First two seasons actually, and you will see how they had this white guy, this white archon, and how he was going back in time fucking shit up. And he lived for certain. He found the secrets to keep his body immortal, because those secrets existed at this time, and so he would continue to stick around to fuck up the timeline as much as possible. That's what they got going on. That's what you got going on here. So now, let's continue. I use my will to break the chains on my spirit, soul, melanin, and mind. I use my mind to navigate through the underworld of this matrix of Azkaban, of Helheim and Hades, so I can ascend into my higher self and highest self. See, and eventually the highest self. I use my life force to fuel my occult endeavors that I must do to help heal myself, my star people, and of course, by extension, the planet, Barbarossa / Gaia. Right? Come out of this Lovecraft country. That's the message from Cuthulu. What is the Lovecraft country? It is the Arcanic United Nations, the global Arcanic United Nations Republic that we living in. And reclaim your inner Titan God and become the super niggas or super niggas you are always meant to be. Recite. I am a super nigga. I am the master necromancer. I am the master necromancer. I am the silent warrior. I am the Jedi master. I am Cuthulu rising. Sincerely, the Council of Great Old Ones. So there you go. So there it is. There it is. This is what this Cuthulu rising energy is all about. And the stars have aligned for their awakening, and they back on the scene now, ready to cause as much fucking havoc as they possibly can. You feel me? As much havoc and chaos and ruin, and they about to bust up the system as much as possible. Y'all notice, gang. Y'all notice they hadn't announced the president. I wonder why. Maybe because it ain't no president. Literally, a bunch of 74-year-old men out here arguing with their old asses about running the country when they get dropped dead at any given moment. Come on now. Come on now. If you don't know any other signs of this shit being destroyed, you should peep game on that. They 74, y'all. They old enough to be our granddaddies. See what I'm saying? You know, what's up, R? What's up, El Cristo? So, they old enough to be our granddad. What the fuck they doing running for president? They supposed to be at home playing with their grandkids. Goddamn, watching the news or some shit, you know? They don't supposed to be running shit. Yeah, fucking Biden ass senile, Trump losing his mind, Pence the devil, Kamala a fucking agent, Doug Jones, don't get me started, on that motherfucker, and the list goes on. You see what I'm saying? The list goes on. You voted, and it's 2 days later. It's Thursday, right? Everybody voted what? Tuesday? We voted Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So the people voted Tuesday. They still ain't announced the president because it ain't none. Ain't nothing to be a president for. The system broken. The system over with. So when they do announce the shit, when they do announce it, it's gonna be upheaval. If Biden win, it's gonna be upheaval. If Trump win, it's gonna be upheaval. See what I'm saying? It's gonna be upheaval in some shape, form, or fashion. So go ahead and get your products. I'm gonna do an election. Showing Us Fury 2 is in the making. We're gonna go in on all the products you need. My advice right now: get you go check out my boy El Cristo. He just did a lecture on getting you a survival kit. I'm going to add on to that. Go ahead and get you a rations kit for food. Go ahead and get you a military bag, tool kit. Start packing up. Go ahead and get you some cargo pants, some boots. Because it's about to get ugly out here. You may be running around a lot more than you used to. If you got money for food, go ahead and store it up. You know, this will be let your house be your headquarters. If these motherfuckers come through your city, make sure to get your goggles right now. Put them on you. Put them in your book bag. Put them in your pockets. Whatever. Just as long as you got some form of protection on you, you already divinely protected anyway. But ain't nothing wrong with a little bit more extra protection. You know, and you can summon your goggles to protect you. Peep gang. So what else? Medical kits. Hell, even got lockpick kits. Hey, you want to check in there? May have to break into some may have to lockpick some shit. You may not know nothing about locking, but they got technologies for that. So check in there. They have a lot of things out there that you can use, but especially looking at rations kit, survival kit, and medical kit. You definitely need those three there. And you need a book bag to keep it in. You see what I'm saying? Also get you a tactical vest. Oh yes, can't stress that enough. A tactical vest. Why? Because you'll be running around. You ain't gonna have time to look in your backpack. Hey, you need to go ahead and put all the stuff on them. Your mace, your cartridges for your gun, whatever. And a cool thing about tactical vests, they usually have a gun compartment on there, so you can already have it on you. Get you some machetes. Get you some knives. You don't need weapons. both melee and fucking range. Because when these niggas run out of guns, they gonna be coming at your ass with machetes. You gonna have to know how to get down. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go out and get down in 52 blocks or whatever, right? So it's getting ugly out here. So prepare. And get you a calendar. Mark out the days for the Great Convergence. Get here, get you some maps. You know, so of both your state and the country. You know, so you can have something. You know, and various other things. You see what I'm saying? Various other things. I'm trying to think. My boy Christo, he also showed a solar charger is real. They can get charged off the sun, which I thought was super dope. You know, thank you, Christo, for the knowledge. If he's still on here, yeah. So yeah, he showed how there are chargers to charge your technology. So definitely. So yeah. There's just some of the things we're gonna get into that harder. I'm gonna show no lecture, but I want to at least tell y'all something. Y'all can get most of this stuff on Amazon. Y'all gonna realize when y'all really start looking for a lot of this survival shit, technology is way better than what y'all think it is. The shit that they selling you in the store is bullshit compared to what they selling you online. Online, they selling you some real shit. You see what I'm saying? You got kits and shit out here. You can rebuild your whole phone. You can take that motherfucker apart, rebuild it if you have the skill and knowledge to do it with just a fucking kit. You see what I'm saying? And they have plenty of these online, like especially the rashes kit. So dope because them motherfuckers come with thermal blankets, food rations that the military use, you know, all type of shit. It may not happen. Their ideal reality is to keep this shit going to the day of the Great Convergence, which is December 21st, 2012. But I see the most of us see that that's gonna be some bullshit. We not gonna make it to December 21st. The way if you got a Biden or Trump running for president and them motherfuckers ain't even announced the president, it's looking real dim. Get you a lot of water, as much water as possible. Get you it's a canteen that you can order. They insulate it. You see what I'm saying? They insulated canteens. And about 40, get you a 40 ounce so that you put it in your bag. You don't want one too big that you can't fit in your bag. But about 40 ounce, 30 to 40 ounce, and you can pour water in there, and the canteen will keep it cool. You see what I'm saying? It won't get too hot, because you know hot water is harder to drink. So it at least keep it room temperature to cold. So you got those online as well too. So just a few things to get you started. Off the top of my head, we working over here to get that done, and I'll let y'all know more later. Also, if y'all want the 100 sacred names of the needle root, the homies have been buying them from me, and I also throw in the 50 names of Marduk for free if y'all want them as well. The homies have been buying them, and they've been having experience after experience. Dreams. Got one homegirl, she said she seen an Anunnaki. Other ones, she recited them and just started vibrating. Got another homie, he having them but dreams. Even the police wouldn't fuck with him. Recently, when he had a run-in with him, he had a gun on him and he had no mask on. And you know, that's mandatory in stores. The motherfuckers looked at him, he looked at them, and he just kept on minding his fucking business. And so they didn't dare fuck with him because he was protected with this magic. See, the 100 sacred names of the Nita are the 100 natural forces in nature, and the 50 names of Marduk are the 50 names of the champion force or the champion energy. You see what I'm saying? And I'm letting them go for $20 if y'all want it. Hit me up. I'm around if you want that. So yeah, definitely. So any questions? Pretty much wraps up Cuthulu Rising. I ain't gonna let that too long. It was mainly a channel. I just want to let y'all know how it all started, how we got here, what's happening right now, and how we rising up out this shit. And so it definitely cooler image been going around lately that I thought was dope. Hold on here. Cuthulu 2020, baby. Cuthulu 2020. Damn, Trump and Biden. Cuthulu 2020 around this motherfucker. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, let these niggas in office must be on the greater of two evils. Damn right. Shit. The greater of all evils. Yeah, we gonna pick evil. We might as well pick the good shit. instead of this diluted evil, this archonic evil, this demiurgic evil. Might as well pick the good shit, the good monsters who got our back. You feel me? So yeah, Cheryl, send me that. Yeah, if you want it, just hit me up in Messenger. Zachary Washington, if you on here, send me a message to let me know you got it. I hope you the right Zachary Washington that I sent it to, but let me know if you got it or not. He bought it, but I just don't. He didn't text me or anything. Let me know that he bought it. I just seen it on Cashapp, and I'm trying to make sure that I sent it to the right Zachary Washington. So let me know if you got it. Holler at me. You know, y'all got any questions? Yeah, make sure y'all send me let me know that you sent it to me on Messenger, because y'all names are different on all these programs. One name is your regular name, the other program got your profile name and your nicknames. So just send me a message on Messenger. Let me know who you really are, and let me know that you bought them. Just send me a picture of the receipt to let me know that it's you, and I'll send them to you. So yeah. Then protection sigils around your house. Yes, gargoyles, protection sigils. If you need more prosperity, get you some leprechauns. You know, a lot of people, you know, me and Clover, and if you want to make the magic stronger, what you can do is put some gold coins up under your leprechaun statues. Yeah, Clover in there getting the fuck down. if you having a hard struggling financially or with wealth, or you know, just running into prosperity blocks, get you pay me through Cashapp, Pop. Yeah, I prefer Cashapp because it's instant and it's the least headache out of all the shit they got out here. So yeah. So any other questions before I go? So yeah, get you a leprechaun if you need some prosperity. Get you a gargoyle if you need some protection. You can enchant your weapons. Oh, that's the other message. I was gonna say that for showing us fear, but you can enchant your weapon. You can enchant your armor too. These clothes you wear is actually armor. You can enchant these. You can just speak protection energy over them, and they'll provide even more protection. So even when you get your tactical vests and weapons and everything, you can enchant those weapons. Remember, like the Japanese tell us, weapons have spirits. They have life force. They have intelligence. You can activate those intelligence. But most weapons have a name. Most armor has a name too. So you can ask the weapon its name, and then you recite the name out loud, and it activates the weapon's spirit. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So there you go. Charisma. If your family don't think you're crazy, go outside and recite them. You can recite them anyway. You recite them in your car. Shit. Alexis, what about gnomes? Gnomes are also great for protection, but they more powerful. Them and dwarves are great with metallurgy and weaponry and masonry and building. So if you're trying to build a business or something like that, they good more so with stuff like that. That motherfucker kicked me off, didn't it? Let me go and get out here. That motherfucker said, yeah, we better shut this down, nigga. So yeah, gnomes is great for building. You know, they masons. Them and dwarves, they masons. You know, but gnomes also guard your house too. That's why you put them out there. But shit, you know, hey, build up your demonic security force, build up your energetic spiritual team, your finance team. You know, if you want some warriors, get you some toy samurais, some toy soldiers. Remember the song that Eminem made called Toy Soldiers? That shit real. That's actually magic. You can get you some little small samurai figurines and gunslinger figurines. Put them on your altar, and you can conjure them up. And they'll actually come up in this motherfucker and put these niggas out their misery. So yeah. There we go. Any other questions before I get up out of here? Charisma, I meant about this entire thing. They probably don't think anything gonna go down. That ain't your problem. Your objective is to tell them, let them know. If they can't see that this shit about to go wrong with a bunch of 74-year-old niggas running for president, that's unheard of. The clues is there, the signs is there. They holding off, showing you who won the presidency. That's unheard of. The niggas will show you the presidency at 12 a.m. They done it. fucking American Idol, 1.5 million votes processed in a commercial break. You mean tell me the U.S. government, the so-called most technologically advanced entity in the world, can't fucking calculate no votes? Fuck out of here with that shit. Lies. What's up, Asaki? So lies. So yeah. So come get your son. They go dim in 5 gallon, but get you some rations too. Rations. They don't talk about them rations, y'all. All my military homies and homies know about them rations. Get you some rations too. Shit, cause you may be on a run. You may not got time to open up no can of beans. You can get you some burners as well. To cook your food with. But you may not have time for that shit. You may be out in the streets, you may be out in the woods somewhere. What you gonna eat then? See what I'm saying? You don't have to eat them rations. You have to get them rations. You see what I'm saying? Shit, hell. Get you a book on foraging. See what I'm saying? So you know what foods to eat and what not to eat. Keep that in your bag so you can study them. Cause nature gonna regenerate. See what I'm saying? Nature gonna regenerate. So yeah. So yeah. But if y'all ain't got no other questions, I'm about to go and get up out of here. Just wanted to give y'all a little something on this little update, this Necronomicon in Revelation. Yeah, just hit me up if you want them names. They $20. And I throw in the 50 names of Marduk if you don't already have them for free. You can look up them online, but if you don't already have them, I send you a link to a website. You can get all 50 of them for free. We throw that in there for free. The 100 names of Nita don't even exist online. They don't exist at all. I just got them in a book that I bought some years ago that was made by Dr. York. But, yeah. That book don't exist no more either. So, yeah, what it is. Sandro, what about Europe? You think it's gonna get fucked up there? Yes. Europe is in bad situation. Worse off than us. They just announced a lockdown in Paris, France. Them niggas got the hell on. Go check out damn, what's that boy name? Let me see here. See what I can make happen real quick. My homegirl, she sent me his video not too long ago. So let me see here. See, can I put it up for y'all? What's going on in Europe? Europe worse off than us. Shit, they already announcing lockdowns. They ain't fucking around out there. Hold on. Let me get up here. Here we go.
Family, I saw something. I thought y'all.
Hold on, let me unbrighten it so y'all can see it.
Yeah, family. What you're looking at is people fleeing Paris, France, before the second lockdown takes place. Yo, family, this is 2020, and it's realer than real. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? Family, this is the entire city of Paris. Yo, bang. Family, this is my message to you. Forget the old world. Forget the 3D. Move up. You see what I said? Yeah, man. 5D and higher. Source got out. Bang, bang. Yeah.
Well, there y'all go. Whole of Paris, friend, the whole goddamn city got the fuck out of there before they locked it down. The whole city. Not a few members of the city, the whole city. They got the hell on before they announced their lockdown. You see what I'm saying? Before they announced their lockdown. So, Sandro, if you in France at least, or any part of Europe that's announcing anything dealing with lockdowns, time for you to go. Or go hang out with somebody else. Karen, I have a 5-headed dragon statue. Hop out there. Oh, that's Cerberus. Cerberus don't fuck around. If it's multi-headed dragon, that's Cerberus. That's in Greek mythology. Go research Cerberus. Cerberus, they cut off his head, 2 more grow back. So yeah, that's a multi-dragon, multi-headed dragon that's very powerful as well. So yeah. Oh, could I send ancestor money to gnomes and leprechauns? I know you do with leprechauns. I don't know about gnomes. I don't know, man. About it. You can try it. You know, see how it go. By walk 4 Patriot Survival Food Clan. Yeah, you gotta look around, see what all they good. Some of them got Nutri-Grain bars and shit like that. You know, they last 25 years that you can take a couple of bites out of and stuff like that. Cause you don't have to learn how to ration and everything. But yeah, you ration your foods. Cause niggas talking about storing up fruits and shit. Fruits and shit fucking spoil and vegetables spoil. And if electricity go out, they gonna spoil. You see what I'm saying? So for regular food, the best thing you get is canned goods. And get you an electric burner that you can charge. You see what I'm saying? With your whatchamacallit. You know, just keep everything charged up. Get you a taser as well. Don't sleep on the tasers. You got keychain tasers now here. I'm telling you, they technology is better than you think it is, cause we're in a military state. So when it comes to military shit, they on point. Now when it comes to day-to-day fucking technology, they don't give a fuck about that. But when it comes to damn, lost my train of thought. When it comes to military technologies, America do alright with them. So yeah, I was like, damn, they got all this. Yeah. So yeah, I ordered a bunch of shit. Gonna order some more first chance I get. So you're looking out for that Show Us Fury Part 2. We gonna go in. Once I have everything I need, we gonna go in on that shit. So, but with that being said, Demi, thanks, Marvin. No problem. This is what we do. But I'm Marvin Jones. We're gonna get up out of here. Y'all share this with your friends. Let them know what it is. If y'all want to check out my other occult lectures, hit me up at the Midnight Water on YouTube. And if y'all want to donate, Cashapp me, mcjnetwork. And I'm out. Peace.